Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today I'll be answering this question of is excessive daydreaming or is maladaptive daydreaming a healthy coping mechanism? So, what is a coping mechanism? Coping mechanism is kind of this strategy your mind or you develop to protect yourself from a painful experience or from negative emotions. So, in some sense, actually, when you daydream, you're not really affecting anyone, right? You're not really doing anything, you're just by yourself in this imaginary world. So, in some sense, it may really look like a healthy coping mechanism because you're not doing anything to anyone, you're not manipulating anyone, you're just there by yourself, just soaked in your imaginary world. And you can also use it as a form of creativity. You can write stories about your fan fiction and made up scenarios in your head. So in a way, it can really look like a healthy coping mechanism. And I even saw someone compare it to drinking. Someone said that at least it's better it's just you're addicted to daydreaming and you're not addicted to another substance. Because actually there is just a comparison. You're addicted to a daydreaming and someone else is coping with their negative emotions by, let's say, abusing substances. So someone was like, at least you are better off with coping with maladaptive daydreaming. So it's very, very okay. It may look like a healthy coping mechanism, but the thing is, something about a coping mechanism is that coping with something. So instead of dealing with that pain, dealing with that thing you are coping with, you are coping with, you are, so it's more like it gets to the point where because you're used to coping, instead of living, because there's a difference between living and coping. Living is something is here and I have to deal with it. So instead of living life where you are more present with yourself, you are doing things without really your past affecting you. You are living life as a reaction of the past or as a reaction of your emotions. So you're not really living like presently, you're just coping. And also, something about coping is it gets to the point where you are used to coping to the point where, like, instead of you being really present in this reality, or the coping mechanism becomes your life. That's a better explanation. Like the coping mechanism, the dream becomes your life. So it is just started with small coping, like you're coping with a stress, let's say for 30 minutes. Then it gets to the point where you are coping with the stress for 8 hours. So instead of you living the real life, your life becomes a coping mechanism. So it's more like you are really surviving. So it's a healthy coping mechanism, but the more you do it, the more you don't deal with the core wounds, with those things you are coping from, you are coping with, the more you drift away from real life. So always focus on dealing with the thing you are coping from, like not focus on the coping mechanism or focus on finding a healthy coping mechanism. Focus on dealing with the root causes, not the symptoms. Not like if I get stressed, let me deal with it. No, focus on why am I stressed in the first place? What's causing me stress in my life? Is there something from my past which I've not really dealt with to the point where I just have to look for coping mechanism for my life? Because life is not a coping mechanism. Life is living. Life is thriving. Yeah, it's not just about coping. It's about living freely without the past really having a grip in your present life. So the daydreaming may look healthy, but it reaches a point where it becomes adaptive and excessive, and it also takes your time, and then it also makes you feel bad about yourself. So it has all these other things. So it may look healthy in the beginning, but as you get addicted to it, it will not be a healthy coping mechanism, and it will affect your life in a negative way. So hope you found that informative, guys. No, maladaptive daydreaming is not really a healthy coping mechanism. It may look healthy, but in some way it will ruin your life, and there are dangers involved when it becomes too much. And any coping mechanism actually becomes too much when you're not able to deal with the root causes. Until next time, have a wonderful day.